Could I have the number for the Central International Airport, please? Hang on. Isn't there a number for lost property? What, just the main number? Yeah, okay, give it to me, please.
Why is it impossible to leave the house in the morning? Alan, have you seen Gussie's other football boots? Little rat leaves it until I'm halfway to school before telling him he's got a house match at lunchtime. Alan, you've been at it again. You know I hate you smoking in the house.
The doors are open. It's cold outside.
You haven't got your mobile on already. But you've been away for 4 days. Can't your clients do without you for 1 day?
4 days is a long time. I've got a lot of messages to catch up on.
Yeah, but you've been away in an audit all weekend. I mean, aren't you allowed 1 day off?
Look, if you want me to take days off now, I won't be able to when you've had the baby.
Whatever happened to time off in lieu?
Melissa, you've absolutely no idea how the world operates.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't worked for over a decade.
What do I know? I've just been a mum.
Well, it's your choice. It wasn't my idea to have a third.
You promised to get the cot out of the loft today. I've already emptied the nursery. And remember my scan's at 10:30. You are coming, aren't you?
Yeah.
Alan, that limp's not getting any better. You know, you really should have somebody else doing your travelling for you.
Clients in London pay to see me.
What about me and the boys? Are we going to have to start paying to see you as well?
It was playing football with the boys that sprained my foot in the first place.
Maybe we could kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Perhaps we could get the nurse to have a quick look at your foot.
I've already seen Dr. Maguire.
Yeah, and you completely ignored his advice to rest it.
Is this what you're looking for?
I hope they haven't forgotten anything else.
If you keep running around them like that, they'll never learn.
Alan, he's only 8.
Well, you make the rod for your own back. Yeah. I'd like to report my passport missing.
Yeah, well, obviously I had it at passport control. T Global Airlines from New York this morning. Look, I've already explained this to your colleague. I mean, whilst you're asking me the same question, some culprit has already committed identity theft, withdrawn my life savings, and is on a plane to the Bahamas. Sorry, officer, it's just, I'm a busy man, and if you find it, could you call me? No. Call my PA, Trish Rowland.
Ah, Ben, what a surprise.
Hi, Kate. Can I come in?
Yeah, of course. Excuse the mess. I think it'd be easier to keep a small place tidy.
Hello, little fella. Aren't you supposed to be at nursery?
He's stuck with his mummy right now. Here, I'll put the kettle on. There, darling.
How's David?
He's grand. He's doing a bit of counselling work for social services.
I'm sure his experience in the church will come in handy. Kate, I thought you ought to know. Max had a heart attack.
Heart attack? Where, when?
At the house. Yesterday.
Yesterday, and you're only telling me now. Where is he?
Coronary care. St. Phil's.
Is he going to be all right?
The consultant said he wasn't that severe. There's no reason why he shouldn't make a full recovery.
Well, I'd better go and see him straight away.
That's not a good idea.
Why not? I am still his wife.
Kate, Mac didn't want you to know. I thought you had the right to.
I suppose I lost that right when I walked out on him. Is this all my fault?
Hey, it's no one's fault. You shouldn't see it like that.
I'm the guilty party.
You know who he is. Burning the candle on both ends. This time he's on strict R&Rs until he's given the all clear.
Well, so I might feel better if I saw him for myself.
The only person that matters right now is Mac.
think I should have booked us on antenatal classes?
I'm sure it'll all come flooding back.
You know, after the baby's born, it'll all be worth it.
Well, I hope you're right.
I'll get my figure back. You watch. I'll be in that gym before you know it.
You hate exercise.
Well, if Elizabeth Hurley can do it, why not me? Oh, honestly, Alan.
It's work. I'm going to have to take it.
I really miss not waking up next to you.
Where have you been? I've been trying to call you.
I know. I had 16 missed calls on my number. Missing me already?
Look, I can't talk right now. Have you got my passport?
You had it at the airport this morning.
Didn't I give it back to you at immigration?
No.
Are you sure? Look, just check your stuff, will you?
Yes, sir. 6 months with me and you're talking to me like I'm your wife.
Well, I don't want my wife to find out.
Surely she doesn't suspect. How is she going to find out?
Well, I don't know. Policeman might turn up on the doorstep with it.
Mr. Mathers, time to take a chill pill. You're being paranoid.
I am not paranoid.
Just relax. It'll turn up somewhere.
Look, I've given the airport your number just in case.
Well, that's what a PA's for.
Yeah, and the rest.
Look, why don't you come over later and I'll give you one of my massages. There's also that duty-free champers.
Okay, okay.
Mandy, where are those CVs I wanted on my desk this morning?
Oh, the GPs?
Yes.
Here they are.
Thank you. Have you seen this new CV I've added to the shortlist?
I trust you implicitly, Mark.
Well, he's first in, so if you want to get up to speed.
I'm happy for you to lead the interviews.
Well, I'm glad to be in the driving seat on this one, but we are a partnership, remember?
Of course.
You know, if this George is as good as he looks on paper, I think we might have our new GP.
Good.
Yeah, OK. Melissa Mathers, the nurse will see you now.
Oh, I'll just get my husband.
Kate, you're right.
Didn't want to be on my own after hearing about Mac. And I wondered if I could have a word with you.
Sure, why don't you come and join me for a cup of tea?
That'd be great if you've got the time to spare.
That was Donald Hart. I might have to meet him later.
Can't you ever say no?
Do you think I enjoy working this hard, eh?
What? That's getting worse.
No, I'm all right, I'm all right.
Alan, you have to have it seen to.
All right, I'll make an appointment with the doctor.
Yeah, but we're here. We might as well see if they can fit you in now.
Well, it's hardly an emergency.
You are so stubborn. Talk about having to take the mountain to Mohammed.
So you want to come back and work at Riverside?
Well, I'd be happy to offer any help that I could. I can see that you're short-staffed, and what with Mac in hospital.
No, thanks, Kate, but I'm not too sure.
Well, it'll be temporary, of course, till Mac gets back.
I'll have to talk to Jude.
Look, Ben, I've made my bed and I'm happy to lie on it, but there's a price to pay.
I don't follow.
Oh, you saw how David and I live. Hardly what you'd expect of a love nest, now is it? Counselling doesn't pay very well, of course.
I see.
Kieran's not very happy. Stuck within 4 walls, missing his little friends. I can't afford the nursery.
Look, I can't make any promises, but I will talk to Jude.
We've been sitting here for 20 minutes waiting for George. I could have nipped in and seen Mac at the hospital.
Don't think that's wise.
Why not?
Well, it's a bit early. I'd let him recover first.
I can't help thinking that setting up the best practice was a straw that broke the camel's back.
And Kate running off with Father David had nothing to do with it, eh?
Oh, come on, Mark. 2 of his partners setting up a rival practice. I know he felt betrayed, he told me.
Helen, we are not responsible for Mac's heart attack.
We all know that stress is a contributory factor.
Look, he's a recovering alcoholic. A workaholic. He was a ticking bomb waiting to explode.
Yeah, well, I'm going to explode if this character doesn't turn up soon. George Woodson.
just assumed George would be a man.
Punctuality never was Georgina's forte, even at med school.
Oh, maybe she's stuck in traffic.
Leatherbridge is hardly the metropolis with 5-mile tailbacks.
Come in.
I'm sorry I'm late.
I thought it would be you.
Helen! Oh, I can't believe it. I didn't know you were part of this practice. How long has it been? You have not changed a bit.
No, neither of you.
Oh, I haven't got my head around the one-way systems here yet. I never drove in London, always took the tube.
Please, take a seat, Miss...
Oh, call me George.
George. I'm Mark Elliott.
Oh.
And, well, you two obviously know each other.
Know each other. We've shared many a tin of baked beans and cheap cider.
Right.
There it is. Got it. Wriggly little things, aren't they? It's a good, strong heartbeat. Do you want to have a little listen, Mr. Mathers?
No, I'm all right, thanks.
My husband doesn't like the idea of my body being invaded by an alien.
It's not as if we haven't been through it before.
As you can see, Alan was happy to call it a day, but I really want a little girl.
I don't blame you. They do say that a son is a son till he finds himself a wife, but a daughter
is a daughter for life.
Statistically, you're much more likely to have a third boy.
He's just come back from an audit, obsessed with statistics.
Whatever it is, as long as mother and baby are healthy, that's all that matters.
Oh, I'm convinced it's a girl. I'm calling her Martha. We had a romantic week in Martha's Vineyard, didn't we, darling? That's where she was conceived.
Isn't that where one of the Kennedys had some dodgy affair?
You all right, Alan?
Yeah, I'm just going to get some fresh air.
You're in pain again, aren't you? Look, Faith, will you please have a look at his leg? He won't listen to me at all.
I'm sure you're busy.
I don't mind. It'll only take 2 seconds. Do you want to take a seat? Which leg is it?
It's the, right.
OK, do you want to lift your trouser leg up for me? I think it would be a good idea if Dr. Berg took a look at this.
I see great potential for best practice being the most progressive surgery in the area. What with new initiatives, advanced access, guaranteed appointments, computerisation, a paperless office.
I seem to remember your room being permanently strewn with lecture notes.
Student days. Mind you, if I'm honest, I'm still more interested in fixing people than filing paper.
Aren't we all? Unfortunately, admin is a necessary part of the job, Georgina.
You and my mother are the only people that call me Georgina.
Sorry.
In due course, we will be getting a practice manager.
Good.
Now, George, if you had a magic wand and money was no object, what would you like to see on offer at Best Practice?
Oh, I guess my priorities would be setting up special clinics, services that currently people either have to seek at the hospital or pay through the nose for. Alternative medicine, diabetes clinics, osteopathy, acupuncture, hypnosis. I mean, by the voodoo doll, you name it, prevention is better than cure.
Well, I think that mirrors our thinking exactly. Wouldn't you say, Helen?
I'm not convinced that alternative and allopathic medicine can exist side by side.
I've had my hay fever cured by acupuncture. And any time I feel a cold coming on, I take echinacea. Stops in its tracks. We hand out antibiotics and nebulizer kits to children like they were goodie bags.
If one of my children had an asthma attack, I'd be far happier reaching for an inhaler than acupuncture needles.
This is what I like, healthy debate.
How are your children? 2 boys, isn't it?
No, a boy and a girl, Daniel and Claire.
Oh, and are you and Phil still going strong?
Phil died in an RTA almost a year ago now.
Oh, I'm sorry.
George, your last post was in London. Surely that's a much more exciting place to be than Leatherbridge.
It's a rat race. People are like hamsters on a treadmill, constantly chasing their tails. I mean, their idea of going to the doctor is walking into a clinic at lunchtime and picking up a prescription for some magic pill that's going to change their lives.
Well, green and pleasant though it is, sadly Leatherbridge isn't immune to depression and isolation.
Yeah, but I get the feeling you can really be part of the community here. Make a difference.
Yes, indeed you can.
Not without commitment and continuity.
Of course.
Now, we're a new practice and someone of your calibre may well get bored. Do you think you can offer us a long-term commitment?
It's tended to touch?
Yeah.
And you say the swelling increased today?
Yes.
I see it started off as a sprain. Have you been taking it easy, as Dr. Maguire suggested?
Middle-aged, middle management with middle-class trappings can't afford to take it easy.
You still an ex-smoker?
Yeah.
Good. I see you haven't had it x-rayed.
No, Dr. Maguire didn't think it was a fracture.
He's probably right, but it does look a little bit red and hot. A small fracture can sometimes be overlooked. Does it feel tight?
Yeah.
Have you been travelling recently?
No. Just London.
So no flights?
No, train.
Good. Well, I suggest we get an X-ray and possibly an ultrasound scan as soon as possible, just as a precaution.
Precaution to what?
Well, we should rule out the possibility that it's deep vein thrombosis.
DVT, but it's only a footballing injury.
It's a common mistake people make. They assume that DVT can only be caused by air travel. Not true.
But every article I've read suggests
that DVT is economy class syndrome. That's the press for you. You see, what a lot of people don't know is that immobility is believed to be the main risk factor. And in your case, the injury from the sprain may have contributed too. But hey, let's not jump the gun.
I'm afraid I may have been just a little economical with the truth.
Well, I think that just about covers everything. Helen?
I've got no more questions.
Well, George, is there anything you'd like to ask us?
Yeah. When can I start?
So you're saying you've been flying long haul to New York?
Frequently.
I see.
My wife doesn't know about it. She thinks I've been going to London on audits.
I don't need to know the details.
I'm glad we understand each other, Doctor.
Your personal life is your business. I'm only interested in your physical well-being.
Thank you.
You're in luck. These are supposed to be in return to the hospital.
Oh, my goodness. Is it broken, Doctor?
I'm not sure, but just for now, I want him to keep the weight off his leg.
Alan's been working so hard, and there I've been grinding him down even further, insisting he plays football with the boys.
You shouldn't blame yourself. I'll arrange for you to have those tests straight away.
Tests?
An ultrasound scan of the leg and possibly an X-ray of the veins, just to check your husband's blood flow. And I want to be sure that it's not deep vein thrombosis.
DVT? It's not as though he's been on a flight to Australia.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Do you know, Dr. Burke, he wasn't even going to come and see you. I mean, if it wasn't for me, he'd just still be suffering in silence. You've been in agony, and you've just kept soldiering on.
I'll ring the hospital and tell them you're coming.
Thank you, Doctor.
All right.
Oh, is Mr. Mather's leg all right?
I hope so.
What's this? A registrar not 100% certain?
What, do I give the impression that I'm a know-it-all? Well, I admit, I'm a mere mortal.
You could ask for a second opinion, you know. I won't hold it against you.
Thanks, Jude, but he's going in for an ultrasound and an X-ray at St. Phil's.
Oh, I feel terrible there. I was thinking it was a cold fish. No wonder he wasn't interested in the baby.
I'll be relieved when I get the results.
Oh, you look concerned.
Well, I thought I was looking at a simple fracture, and then he goes and tells me he's been flying to and from New York.
And you think it might be a DVT?
Mrs. Mathers is 29 weeks pregnant. She shouldn't be flying without telling me.
Who said it was with his wife?
No.
I've said too much already.
You can't just give us a sip and take away the glass.
Jude, can I have a word?
Yeah, sure.
In private.
OK. Oi, save it till I get back.
Come on, Oliver. Just between you and me, spill the beans.
Kate approached me, and quite frankly, you could do with me practice manager.
Yeah. I suppose we are overstretched.
I got the impression that she needed the money.
Well, it'll have to be temporary. Just till Matt gets back.
Great. I'll give her a call and tell her she can start tomorrow.
OK.
Alan, what are you doing? We've got to get to the hospital.
Yeah, I know. I've just got to send this email off.
Well, can't it wait until tomorrow? I mean, there's nothing more important than your health.
No, I'll just be a minute.
You're worse than the boys you are. Oh, this wretched phone.
I promise I'll turn it off.
No, I don't trust you. You know, you'd think it was your umbilical cord and your life depended on it.
Stop being so dramatic.
No, I've had enough. In fact, I'm going to call your work and tell them what they're doing to you.
Don't you dare.
Just you watch me.
Look, give it back.
You'll get it back when the tests say you're okay.
Stop treating me like a child and give it here.
Alan!
Come in.
Your Mr. Mathers has collapsed.
What, at St Phil's?
No, at home. Mrs. Mathers called and she's taken him to St Phil's now.
Well, I don't understand. They were supposed to go straight there.
Well, they obviously didn't. All she could say was that he just suddenly collapsed.
Thanks, Caroline. I'll call the hospital and find out what happened.
Divine retribution.
What do you mean by that?
Well, Mr. Mathers cheating on his wife.
I suppose Faith told you. Mrs. Mathers. I heard about your husband. I know this must be a very distressing time. Alan's a very lucky man. Of course, he'll have to take precautions when flying.
You knew about this? And I thought that it was all my fault with his leg. Demanding that he do this and that and play with Gus and Joe. And all the time he's lying and cheating. Going behind my back with his PA. Everybody knew except me.
Alan's in good hands. I can have a word with the consultant if you'd like. Can I get you a cup of tea?
I need more than tea and sympathy.
Can I see Alan Mathers, please?
Excuse me. So you got my text?
Your text? I thought...
You thought what? That it was from your lover inviting you to his bedside to mop his brow?
You must be.
Melissa. Alan's 7 months pregnant wife. You know, the one whose phone calls you'd never put through because he was always in a meeting. The same one that you oh so politely asked how the children were.
I just came here to see Alan. What's wrong with him?
I asked you here to see me.
I've got nothing to say to you. What's happened?
I want you to keep away from my husband.
Alan and I happen to love each other. We've been together for...
Oh, hang on. 6.5 months?
You knew?
This is my 3rd pregnancy. And you're the, oh, let me see, the 3rd in his string of blondes.
I don't believe you.
Why? Because he wined and dined you?
I know I make him feel good about himself.
No, you flatter his ego. You're half his age. It's every man's fantasy.
Age doesn't matter.
Oh, next you'll be telling me that sex doesn't matter.
Well, it obviously doesn't matter to you.
Did he tell you that?
I know you don't have sex.
Well, yes, for the 9 months I'm pregnant, we don't make love. What could be more intimate and loving than carrying his child? Using my body to keep it warm and safe. But you wouldn't know about that kind of love, would you? You're young. You only understand one type of love, the selfish kind. Lusting. Not caring that it's another woman's husband that you're flying off around the world with.
Hey, I was free. I wasn't the one cheating on my partner.
And that makes it all right.
He said he loved me. He was going to come and live with me.
Really? Is that what he told you?
What's happened to Alan?
He collapsed with a blood clot in his lung. They think it's caused by DVT. And your jetting off to New York was the catalyst.
Is he going to be okay?
Who knows? Just go.
Mrs. Mathers, I've just spoken to the consultant, and he's pleased with the progress your husband's making. Of course, he'll need to be closely monitored for the next 48 hours. There's every reason to be optimistic. A pulmonary embolism can be life-threatening, but Alan received emergency care in time. He'll need to take blood-thinning drugs, but I believe there's every chance Alan will recover. Can I offer you a lift home?
No. The boys are being well cared for. I'm not leaving my husband's side.
To George.
Fait accompli, is it?
Well, she is head and shoulders above the other candidates.
In your opinion?
In my objective opinion, yes.
The implication being?
I wasn't going to bring this up, but since we are talking about it, don't you think you were rather harsh on her?
Oh, I see George Woodson managed to wrap you around her little finger.
Meaning what exactly?
She always did ooze charm.
I was totally professional.
And not the slightest bit in all?
She's a very bright spark.
She was showing off. I was beginning to wonder who was conducting the interview.
So you decided to ask your highly relevant questions?
Well, I don't want to take anybody on, only to have to find somebody else in a few months.
She just had to say black for you to say white.
It's obvious you've made up your mind.
Well, I don't hear you arguing the case for any of the other candidates. Helen, if you have got reservations about appointing George, you should put your cards on the table. Look, George's ideas were in keeping with our vision.
Now you're sounding like her.
All right, so she's unconventional. So what? You and I started Best Practice because we wanted something different. She'd be a great contrast to our energy.
Yes, all our energies will be in complete synergy.
Now you're just being childish. George Woodson is the best person for the job. You and I both know it. You haven't given me one good reason why we shouldn't appoint her. And I'm not going to let petty reservations stand in the way of Best Practice getting a fine new doctor.